You know, January is a great time to accomplish some of those maintenance tasks that you have been kind of not doing, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so in the kitchen, a few things. A lot of people complain, we get it all the time in the store, low water pressure. Sometimes it can be kind of simple, low water pressure. If the water pressure is just slow at one sink, possibly the aerator. So just taking that out, and you can take and you can clean it, but you know what, for a couple bucks, you can buy a brand new one. So that would be a simple fix. If it's not the aerator and it's still isolated to this one faucet, right in here, you can actually take the handle off. There's a nut under there. And they're all a little bit different, but a technical term for what could be the problem would be boogers. And sometimes when the water is off, maybe the utilities, and when they turn the water back on, it sends the boogers up, and the boogers get caught in there and will actually reduce the pressure. So you take it all out. If you're halfway handy, pull it out, turn the water back on, put a Tupperware over the top, and kind of flush the boogers out. All right, so that would be. Now, if you have, say it's just hot water throughout the house, every faucet around the house, you have reduced hot water. Well, that's probably going to be down at the water heater itself, and they accumulate on the exit. It accumulates a lot, and that's probably something a plumber has to come. But just ask yourself, is it just isolated to one sink, or is it other places? Also, you know what, I talk about this all the time, and there's a powder form. There's also a liquid form. This is not a drain opener. This is actually a maintenance item that helps kind of keep the drains flowing free. So if you do this, if you have a clogged drain, don't use this product. This is something you'd use once a week for a month, and then after that, you just use it monthly, once a month, and it'll do wonders for you. All right, over here, if you're going on vacation and you still have the old washing machine hoses, think about switching those out. Either just put new ones, because that can cause huge water loss in your house. A lot of people, I think more people use stainless steel ones now than the old ones. But if you have these, as long as it's new, and I would probably shut it off if you're going on an extended vacation. The other thing people always want to do is they want to go down into the basement or the garage and drain that water heater because they read it somewhere. I'm not a big fan. I would just probably let it run its course. But if you're going to try it, you just get yourself a hose. Let me pick that up. Grab a hose. You hook it to the drain valve. So it can be a garden hose. Get it to a drain, turn it on. If it hasn't been done in a while, more than likely what'll happen is that will stop up, and then you'd have to take it off and try to move there's built up lime and stuff and calcium that it's going to run towards that valve and clog it up. All right, so you may have some success, but remember, you're just trying to pass the day here. Well, what happens sometimes when you go to shut that valve, now you have a drip. So if you're going to attempt this, go to the store and get a 3/4 inch national hose cap. So when you're done playing around, you just cap it off, then go upstairs and watch the game.